SportsLink is brought to you by Taco Bell. Live Boss.
Guam is sending 7 athletes to compete in the Barbell Brigade Open in Los Angeles, California. The powerlifting team, aka Gorilla Boys, includes 5 men and 2 women competing. The team leaves July 27th and competes on July 30th and 31st.
To be able to represent Guam, it means a lot to all of us, because just because we're a small island doesn't mean that powerlifting doesn't exist here. So this is why we compete off island, to show the island strength. We hope that other islanders will see what we're doing and want to join us, or just show their islander spirit by competing outside of Guam and showing how strong we are here.
This is my first meet. I've just been really goal focused, and I've been taking the advice of my other fellow lifters who have been there. They've just been helping me work on my mindset since this is my first one, just staying positive and before going onto the platform, thinking about the lift, thinking about the technique, and making sure that I go on there and do it correctly.
Our lifts are based on five training days per week. Monday usually squat, Tuesdays bench, Thursdays deadlift, and then the other 2 is just more of volume training. But trying to incorporate that every week, trying to be consistent, trying to get that training mindset also is very important, not just training physically.
Yeah, so everyone's near weight or they already made weight going to this competition, so there'll be a lot of time for sleep and rest. We have a lot of experience. This is our 3rd meet going in. We've been doing this since 2017, so I feel like that gives us an advantage with weight cutting, sleep, meal preparation, and I think that will be effective in our game plan when it comes to lifting.
So the goal for the team is to represent the island, of course, but we all want to come back with medals. A lot of us hold records for the island, so we want to go out, represent out in Cali. This is going to be our first California meet, and in like 4 years, it's our first team meet. Shout out to Paradise Fitness though for taking care of us since day one, because without these guys, we wouldn't be able to represent the island the way we are. But Team Guam Powerlifting, we're going to go out, we're going to represent, and make y'all proud.
News on the Michelob Ultra 2022 NPC Guam National Bodybuilding Championships, scheduled for Saturday, July 23rd at the Riga Royal, Laguna, Guam.
What's up, Guam? My name is Brittany Borja. I'm from the village of Derido. This will be my 2nd time competing, and I'll be competing in the bikini division. I started my prep 14 weeks out in the beginning of May. I'm in the gym 5 to 6 times a week, sometimes 7 now that I'm posing every day. In the morning, I get my lifts in with my first session of cardio, and then later at night, I hit my 2nd session. For the last 2 weeks, we're increasing our water and sodium intake. Dieting and training is still the same. I get my motivation and drive from my team. Seeing them work hard every day really pushes me to work harder. The last time I stepped on stage in 2019, I was 11 months postpartum, and I placed 3rd in my class, and I told myself, never again. So I guess that's what motivated me to do better, and also just for my daughter. She's picking up habits, and she puts my heels on and tries to practice posing with me. So for me, it's kind of just showing her that whatever you put your mind to, you can do it.
Hafa Guam, my name is Josh Kantara. I'm from the village of Jigo, and this is going to be my 5th show, and I'll be competing in the men's physique and classic physique category. Well, originally I was getting ready for a wrestling competition that was supposed to be last month, but it got canceled, so I wasn't really planning on doing the show. So I kind of had a late start to this year's prep, probably my shortest prep, about 7 weeks. But I feel good. I was already in shape, so I didn't have to do too much, but it's more of playing catch up with everyone else who started 7 weeks before I did. Every show I try to bring a bigger package, bigger, tighter package, but under these circumstances, all I can really aim for is better conditioning. Of course, I wanted to come in a little bit bigger this show, but I got to work with what you got and just work hard and try to bring the best package that you can. So I train about 6 times a week. Cardio in the morning, weight training at night. I try not to change anything with my training. I still try to go heavy, do as many reps as I can, just like in the off season. Cardio, don't really like doing it, but it's what we all have to do. Just doing anything necessary to bring the best package that I can.
In fitness news, athletes continue to put in work for the upcoming Michelob Ultra NPC Guam National Bodybuilding Championships. Competitors hit the stage July 23rd at the Riga Royal Laguna, Guam.
Hi day everybody, my name is Nicole Glory. I am from Jigo. I will be competing in the bodybuilding bikini division. This is going to be my first show ever. For the longest time, I've always dreamed of going up on stage, and what pushes me the most is the journey it takes to get there. You know, the challenges, the sacrifices, and everything. Honestly, this prep has got to be very challenging. I had to go through things that I never expected, and that on top of my work life and prep, it was a big challenge. I always tried my best to never let it get in the way of my training, no matter the obstacles that have been constantly put in my way. I still continue to show up to the best of my ability and to put in the work that I need to. My message to everyone who is thinking about competing, honestly, just do it. It's a journey, it's an experience, it's something that you can say that you did it. And all of the hardships and all of the struggles and the sacrifices that you put into, it's all going to be worth it in the end.
The Bud Light Women's Soccer League returns for the first time in over 2 years to the Guam Football Association National Training Center, beginning this weekend with both Premier and Amateur Division matches. The Premier Division officially kicks off Saturday with the match between the Strikers and Guam Shipyard at 8:30 p.m. The Metro Pacific Islanders FC and Quality Distributors play on Sunday at 6 p.m. A total of 7 teams comprise the league's Amateur Division: Bank of Guam Strikers 2, Heavy Hitters Nutrition Mission Southern Heat, Mosas, Napa Rovers FC, Sidekick SC, GPSI Southern Cobras, and the Tsunami, all hitting the pitch this season. Register now for the Boys and Girls Co-ed Summer Youth Camp at the National Training Center in Teasan, presented by the Guam Basketball Confederation. To register, check out www.guam.basketball. For additional information, check out info@guam.basketball.
SportsLink is brought to you by Taco Bell. Live Más.